Hi Marlene, I'm going to go ahead here and show you how to edit an item. I'm going to log in. You would log under Marlene. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at purchasing, vouchers, and I'm going to look at this column and I'm going to see all the ones that Marlene has done, which are these two. This one is finished and is good. This one is unfinished, so I'm going to use that for the example. Form view. So if, for example, you needed, first you're going to hit edit, you needed this item number here, you needed to edit, let's say, description 2. You would click on it. Let's go down, go back. Let's see. You know, for some reason, hold on. It appears that this particular voucher has already been updated. So once a voucher is updated, you can no longer work with it. So we're going to have to go ahead and delete that particular voucher that you worked on, reverse it. So this is going to be a reversal. I'm going to erase my work basically and put all the item numbers back in the purchase order. Alright, so what you'll see here is that this particular voucher was reversed, and down here on the 27th you said reversing, so it reversed that voucher for $3.35. Now we're going to start all over again, new voucher. Voucher is going to come from the purchase order. Find the HCK purchase order, say OK, and find PO items. Alright, sort by description 2. On invoice 11502, the first one is 2000070. This one right here, rabbit ears, quantity 1, cost $35. Alright, so let's take this as an example. If I say OK, it's going to take this one over. Now if I click on it and I go up here to choose edit item, this will allow me to edit that particular item. And here it is. This is the item. So let's say this matched the description, but I had one too many zeros. So I'd go edit and I would remove a 0 and I would hit save and I would hit OK and then I would hit OK. Now it should update this. If it doesn't, we're going to go ahead and redo it and hit delete. Go to PO items, pick that particular item, quantity 1, say OK, and bingo, there it is with one less 0. Now I'm going to go backwards and edit that and put the 0 back in. So edit, add the 0, and save. Okay. Now that's correct. This particular time it did update it correctly, so I don't need to go re-add it. Then I pick my next item, which is 9600204. Right here, quantity 1. I'm going to say OK. Alright. Now I'm going to give you, so those are fine. Now let's look at the bottom on invoice line item 14, 20T2073, rabbit ears, Tahitian pearl pendant, new item. Okay, this is maybe the question you had. When you're going to add a new item, just go to a previous item, because it's from the same vendor, choose edit item, and right in the vicinity of this particular item that was the previous one, just find a blank space and say new. Okay, this one is probably what your question's about. This one says it's a pendant, so fresh water pearl pendant. Just like if it was a necklace on the invoice and it said necklace, you would push FWPN. Now this one, I made a mistake. It's black pearl jewelry. Black pearl jewelry pendant. From HCK, you're going to find either freshwater pearl, FWP, if it says freshwater, or you're going to find Tahitian. When it's Tahitian, it's black pearl jewelry, BPJ. And then P for pendant, E for earring, B for bracelet, N for necklace. So here on the invoice, the only distinction you'll have if it's a Tahitian is if it says Tahitian. Otherwise, all of these are freshwater, FWP. Alright, so going back to this, BPJ, black pearl jewelry. Black pearl is the same thing as Tahitian pearl. So this is a Tahitian pearl, BPJ jewelry pendant. So that's correct. HCK is the vendor. Now I would go P for pendant, and I would just copy the text. 14K rabbit ear, 1 apostrophe D for diamond, 10 to 11 millimeter, and that's all I'd be able to write. So next in description 2, I would put the vendor number, T2073. That's the vendor number. Quantity 1. The cost is $68, and I told you to do a 5-time markup. So 340. Save. And OK. That is adding a new item. So that is one item on that list. Item number 14, line item number 14. So now you've got 2 more on that particular invoice that you need to do the same thing with and add. And then you'll be able to complete this voucher. Line item number 10 needs a new item number created, And line 9 item number 18 needs a new item number created. You do those at a 5-time markup, so take the cost times it times 5 with the calculator and put that in the price field, and then add it to your voucher. The other thing you have to remember to do is you have to put Marlene, you have to put the invoice number 11502, and you have to put the date on the invoice 11/23/2011. Now that's a voucher in progress. You can hold that voucher by going up here and say hold. That will keep the voucher. You can sort by date, and you can see all the vouchers that are on hold, that are in progress. And you can see the one you were working on right here, HCK, and you say unhold, and it brings it up for you to continue working on. So from here you can log in after you see me on this video and continue this voucher and complete it, and then update it when you're finished. If you're not finished with it, hold it and come back to work on it the next day or in an hour from now. That's it. That should help you out. I think that should answer some of your questions. Lastly, I just want to show you that there are a lot more kits to filter for and to delete. Disassemble. Clear all. Right here. Kit item. Okay. And it's going to show you all of the kits. Page 2, right on the bottom tab. All of these have kits that need to be disassembled. See, when I click on them, it shows up. So I've hit the shift key and then the arrow down, and it's showing you all of these still have not been disassembled, and you need to do that before moving forward to deleting your vendors. Okay? So I'm going to log out now. I hope that helps.